Cup action tonight for the Portland Trail Blazers. They'll take on the Golden State Warriors at 7 o'clock. Watch that however you figured out how to watch Blazer games.
Indeed.
You know, now that I got ESPN back, I'm very, very frustrated that I bought that antenna.
Why?
Because I have Blazer Vision.
I know, but if you want to, you can throw it on a TV.
But I can do that with my laptop.
Sure, okay.
I'm just very mad about this. It's not a Blazer.
Next time, I'm gonna make sure you don't have Blazer Vision.
I'm just mad about it. I'm just angry man at the clouds. Blazers take on Golden State Warriors tonight at 7 o'clock in Cup action. Let's see. Shaden, Drew, Rob Will, all questionable off my brain. Is that correct?
Yes. So Rob was there for injury management because he didn't play. They're not playing in back-to-backs, and they're playing 3 and 4 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Drew and Shaden obviously both dealing with calves. Drew was getting it worked on the last home game when he came in the locker room. Talked to him for a split second. He definitely had just gotten the massage and was not looking thrilled about it. As someone who's had their calf scraped out a few dozen times, it's a miserable experience. So, but with him and Shea with the calf injuries, if there's even a twinge, nope, don't go.
Don't go. It's not worth it, especially in the Cup, dude. Like, group of death in the Cup action anyway. Who cares?
Well, every team's 1-1 right now.
But the Golden State Warriors, they sat a bunch of dudes the other night.
They said their whole starting lineup.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be ready to go tonight, though.
So as of yesterday,
Friday night in San Francisco, you better play everybody.
As of yesterday, Buddy Hield was day-to-day. Kuminga has been ruled out. Draymond is day-to-day, but is probable. Jimmy Butler was out, but he is now back to probable. So, and Horford was like Robert Williams.
He doesn't play
back-to-backs. So
it's such an interesting fad now too for the old geezers.
I mean, Horford's 38?
Yeah, dude, he won a national championship 15 years ago.
Yeah. Good player, man.
Great player. Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, here's the thing. People need to remember this random tangent. The Basketball Hall of Fame is not the NBA Hall of Fame.
Correct. It's
he
basketball.
Won two national titles in college and titles in the NBA.
Yeah. I love Al Horford. I love those Florida teams.
He's one of the greatest basketball players of a generation.
You know, we were talking yesterday about like the season being quote unquote too long or too hard on the bodies and stuff. And I know that these games count towards your overall standings, so it's not really like fair to say it, but it kind of just had me thinking like the Cup, I feel, adds more pressure incentive, or maybe it doesn't. You tell me if I'm wrong, Danny. That could be leading to it. That I wonder if someday they get to the point and just rip this up and say, we tried it, we don't like it, and then it just becomes an average Friday night game against the Warriors.
No, it'll go the other way. They want the Cup. They
would double down on it.
Yes.
And they would tell you if you're going to sit a guy in your regular season game and not in the Cup game.
They are prioritizing it 100%.
So then your Cup ticket sales would go up. You would, in theory, want those to be your sellout games.
They want
like
them to be
Friday,
it's a Friday
night in San Francisco.
There's a reason why they play them on Friday nights, is because they want the marquee of it. They for the NBA failing, and this is why I beat the NBA over the head when they do the stupid things. But the reason I was pro Cup is very simple. It makes the game matter. Even if it's 1% more. What has the NBA failed to do under Adam Silver's watch?
Make a lot of games matter.
And so you're adding a little bit more juice. You're adding, the top tier coverage around the country. You're adding the courts. You're adding just a little bit more. Like when you walk into the arena, if you're a fan for a Cup game, it feels a little different.
I wonder if it could ever get to a point where, like, for example, the Friday night games, whether it's Cup or not, are prime games, correct? Sure. NBC now is Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, I think.
And ESPN is Wednesdays and I think just Wednesdays.
Who's carrying this tonight? Don't ever ask me who's carrying games because I can never remember. God, go back. No, NBC. Oh, the
Prime has Pacers Cavs at 4.
And they have Denver at Houston at 6.
Yeah, and this game is all local coverage and then League Pass.
Do you think if they really are trying to invest into the NBA Cup being something, that they would have multiple broadcast partners on a night? Because that's how you do it. Because right now, if you want me to care about the Cup, I'm only watching an Indiana Pacers team who is really bad. And
Pacers, Cavs, and then
Denver
Nuggets, Rockets.
Rockets.
That's a banger.
It's great, but what if I could throw in there at the same time?
There's nothing else there.
Miami, Chicago. Can I introduce you in that?
Yeah, I mean-
or just highlighting OKC, or highlighting Ant Edwards, or highlighting Cooper
No,
Flag.
you highlight the smaller market.
You couldn't cross brand with multiple networks doing cup games. Not every Friday. That's prime. But if Fridays are going to be cup games,
it's Fridays and Mondays.
When
I
it
think
is
what
a cup game, bring in another broadcast partner, stagger the games a little more, and do that.
But the broadcast partners won't want that because they want the exclusivity of it.
But if the NBA wants more eyeballs, then maybe there's somewhere meets in the middle.
Well, then they're paying less for it.
Is there an NBA TV game on tonight?
No,
there's not.
No.
See, that could be an easy middle ground. That would be your easy middle ground.
But you're also, if you're taking that
Push
game,
Portland Golden State to 8:00 and put that on NBA TV.
I'm gonna just slam your face off the table.
Oklahoma City, Utah. How about that?
There we go. Or Mavs Pels, like fine,
Just something.
fine.
But get another game on, push it to a later
Like
time.
we do at the playoffs when the Orlando Magic are playing.
Boom.
You're tipping off at 2:30 Western on NBA TV. Sorry.
Or the Cleveland Guardians, 10 a.m. on
Yep.
Fox every time.
Enjoy.
If you're lucky, it's not FS2,
Yeah.
which isn't even a real station. It's just like
It doesn't it only exist in like certain windows?
it
that
only
just pop
exists when they put programming on
Yeah.
it. There's no like just filler programming
Yeah.
or anything.
It's like, wait, where did this channel come from? It's like, what? And it's gone.
Just trying to think of ways to alleviate the load management as we talked about yesterday, and just trying to find options to not have these guys become quote unquote injury prone.
Start
now.
the season 2 weeks earlier. End it a week later. Give yourself 3 weeks of leverage to play with, and shut up about the NFL.
Golden State tonight, and let's see, Sunday is at Oklahoma City. So you start road trips. You're on a back-to-back after OKC. You head up north to Milwaukee. Until this team gets healthier, my friends, I don't know how much stock there is to put into this team night by night. In the sense of like trying to figure out where they are, what Tiago is as a coach, what Shaden is as a player, etc. Like, until this team can get some resemblance of health, I think it's just still going to be a struggle watching, you know?
Well, yeah, and again, I've talked about this so much. Their first 20 games, I mean, they have at Golden State, at OKC, at Milwaukee, then come home against San Antonio and OKC again, and then they go out on a 4-game trip where you've got Toronto, Cleveland, Detroit, Memphis.
That's tough.
Toronto's second in the East right now, weirdly enough. Cleveland, one of the best teams in the East. Detroit, probably the best team in the East, and then Memphis, tire fire.
Absolute tire
But
fire.
after this is where you're feeling pretty good. You have Memphis, Sacramento.
Whoa.
Yeah, you have a home and home with Sacramento, so you get nice little reprieve there. But then you go Detroit, Orlando, Clippers, Boston, Dallas. And then you end the calendar year at Oklahoma City again. I think they are done with Oklahoma City after
I was just
that.
about to say, can we be done with this team?
Yes, they are.
Like-
So they are done with Oklahoma City.
Can Oklahoma City win 74 games this year? Yeah, if they keep playing the hurt Trailblazers.
Yeah, so
they can definitely do
They
it.
will play Oklahoma City all 4 times before the end of the calendar year.
All right, enjoy your Blazers tonight as they take on the Golden State Warriors in San Francisco. 7 o'clock tip tonight. Tickets as low as $130 to get in the building if you're streaming from down south.
Yeah, I mean, that building, man. It's so soulless now.
I can't wait to see that place and what it looks like when Steph's gone.
Ghost town.
Ghost town. Unless they find somebody in a draft to be, another top 10 player
But
of all time.
I'll tell you right now, for the first 5 years, those VC bros aren't paying, $100,000 a year for a box.
They sure aren't.
Oh, not even $100,000, $1 million a year for a box.